Back in the Anglers Extra pregame show, Evan Stockton with you. Our first catch of the day. Tonight's second baseman, Hunter Lee from High Point. Hunter, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
First question for you. Few days in the Cape Cod. How do you like it?
There's nothing like it. I mean, the Cape is just unbelievable. The people, just the whole experience is amazing. Everybody's got your back.
Who specifically so far has got your back?
Specifically, my host family, the Bushes, they're tremendous. I mean, they feed me. They are there for me. Like, they're just like my second set of parents. My teammates, my coaches, everybody is here for you, the whole community.
Now, you've spent a few days here in Cape Cod so far, but you've spent some time in this area. You played in the New England Collegiate League last year for North Adams. What from that experience will you take going into this season on Cape Cod?
That was a great experience, being a long way away from home and playing, in the Northeast where I've never really played before. Different weather, different people, but it was a great experience, and it's similar because I played in Plymouth last season, and so the weather and everything is just it's very similar, and it was a good experience for this.
Now, right now, the weather's pretty nice. We're about a few minutes from game time. Bright, sunny, blue skies, about 65 degrees. But as the night goes on, it's going to get chilly. How specifically, as an infielder and a batter, now with the wood bats too, how does that change your game with the colder weather?
I don't know if it necessarily changes your game. You try not to let something like that get to you. We had a practice last night under the lights, and it got a little chilly. And so that was, a good test almost, if you will, to get ready for today, and you try not to let that, like I said, not let that stuff get to you, and you just play the game.
Speaking of the wood bats, that should change in the game. We go from aluminum in college to now wood bat here in the Cape Cod League. We were talking yesterday behind the batting cage, joking about naming bats. Have you ever named a bat before?
I have not named bats. I've always wanted to, but especially with wood bats, you really can't because they break so much. I've named my car and my gloves, but never a bat because you go through them too much. But I should start that.
What'd you name your car?
Cheryl.
Why Cheryl?
It's a sexy redhead name.
Mine's Betsy, by the way, but she's
Bessie.
an older car.
Oh,
Bessie.
okay, Betsy.
Blue Bessie.
Okay,
Blue
Bessie.
Buick LaCrosse.
Okay,
Bessie. There you go.
That's
Now, for no one who's ever watched Hunter Lee play at High Point in Carolina, what is your game? What is Hunter Lee's game?
I go hard, between the white lines every inning, no matter what the score. I'm not a bigger guy, so I kind of got to grind a little bit harder, and you just play like every game's your last, and that's the way I've always played, and that's what I'm going to do this summer.
Final question for you. I know it's tough. We haven't even started the season yet, but in this season in the Cape Cod League for the Chatham Anglers, what do you want to prove not only to yourself but to the rest of the baseball world?
Just that I deserve to be here and that I can, compete with the best talent across the country and just let my talent and my skill work speak for itself.
Hunter, our first catch of the day, first game, opening day, the Chatham Anglers season. Hunter, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now back up to Jake Eisenberg to finish off the A's Extra pregame show.